Good Wednesday. What's going on, Coach? What is
Hey
on your
man,
mind?
I just feel so blessed to live in America and to be able to learn every day. And I feel so blessed to be the low man on the totem pole, to know that there's something bigger than myself and that I am not important. That's why we're here. We're to give y'all life lessons. So how do you feel, Coach Bald?
Well, you know what? You're Coach Taylor, but you're also Coach Politics. And yesterday was Super Tuesday. Your girl Nikki Haley, your boy Donald Trump. I mean, you went to both rallies. Are you surprised?
No. And I think I'm just Coach Politics because teaching government. Yeah, teaching government because I understand. Well, to the small extent of my brain, I understand politics. I saw a cool movie called Lansky that Dick Gregory's son told me to watch. It's about the dude who was a Russian Jew, and he pretty much was the accountant for the mafioso. And bruh, that movie is so dope. It is so powerful. Like, you think the blacklist is real? Like the blacklist is G-rated compared to what really happens. And it's in the movie, there's this dude in a cowboy hat. And you don't know who he is, but he's there behind these intelligence agents. And they find out that he don't like Germans. So in World War II, they get him to basically be an exterminator for German spies in America. And there's this dude in the cowboy hat. Then later on in the movie, when they're doing what they're doing to the Germans, there's this kind of cowboy hat. Then at the end of the movie, the FBI wants to get him for $300 million that supposedly is missing. And the dude with the cowboy hat is now old. And he's sitting across the desk from the head of the FBI. And the head of the FBI tells the FBI agent, sorry, but your case against Mr. Lansky is over with. And he's like, who said that? Who said that? The CIA? And this old man gets up with a cowboy hat and says, son, this is from before your time. Woo! That's hard. Huh?
Lansky. You can find that where, Coach? Where'd you watch it, on Netflix or?
No, I bought it on YouTube. It's Harvey Keitel. Elizabeth, what's up? Good morning, Coach Troy and Coach Bald. Yeah, I found it on YouTube. I paid $10, but Dick Gregory's son told me to watch it, and I did. And dude, you got to pay attention, bro. It ain't the type of movie that you can't pay attention because, like, he was the first one that was on the commission that was not Italian. Like, we don't learn about this dude. We know about Bugsy Siegel, his friend Ben Siegel, but he was just the muscle. He want the brains. So, like, man, politics. I mean, Donald Trump won. I mean, I guess I didn't look at the news, right? I mean, what's up, MK? I mean, dude, going to that Donald Trump rally was like going to the NFL. You look around, you see everybody's got their uniforms on, they got their colors on, they got their hats on, and all of them are spending their money. And somebody's getting rich. It's just like the NFL, man. I mean, bro, we're the low man on the totem pole. And that's what I love. I love about us. Look at that. Look at your shirt. Look, show them what it says on the back. Totem pole. See, yours is flipped around, man. Mine's backwards. Look at that, man. What a great logo, man. I love it.
Made these shirts. Jesus. What kind of human? What size human made these shirts?
What size human?
Yeah.
Wow, what size is that one? Extra large or double X?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
That's probably a 3X. The double X is big on me now, so I know they run too big.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Slimming up for the summertime, ain't you, Coach?
I don't know, dude. Like,
what are you doing different?
I'm listening to my body. I'm listening to my mom. You know, my mom told me I said, Mom, why don't you eat breakfast? She said, when I eat, I get hungry. It's true. It's true, dude. Go without eating and see if you get hungry. Then eat some cereal, some toast. See what happens. Dude, I eat and I get hungry in 2 hours. Like, it's, I mean, it's,
hours.
huh?
Did you eat every 2 hours?
No, bro. I'm eating once a day.
Oh, okay,
I'm
good.
eating once a day when I do eat. When I do eat, I get more hungry.
That's
It's
true.
because of my blood sugar.
Yeah, man.
But it's all a part of the plan. It's all a part of capitalism. It's all not saying that it's evil, but Joni Mitchell said it a long time ago. I don't care about holes in my apples. Give me the birds and the bees. They paved paradise and turned it into a parking lot. Yeah, they paved paradise and put up a parking lot. Yeah, man. I don't care about holes in my apples. Give me the birds and the bees. I mean, that was a long time ago, dude. This is 2024, man. Like, bro, I think when you get old, you know what's old? You can't double your age. I mean, 40, oh, I'll live to be 80. 30, I'll live to be 60. 45, I don't know. Not many people in my family make it to 90. You realize that your time on this earth ain't guaranteed and you're going down. So, like, how do you want to leave this place?
Yeah, brother.
Better or worse?
Yeah.
But some people, they don't care about that. You know.
That's why you the coach. Coach them up. Coach them
I'm
up.
trying, man. That's why we're here.
Yeah,
I mean, look at our platform, man. Look at how blessed we've been.
exactly, man. If we help one person, it's all worth it at the end of the day, right?
Yeah, and I mean, in that movie, like the guy that's interviewing him, he's poor. He writes books. Lansky picked him, but they still have the same problems. Their wife's complaining about they ain't got enough money. Everything they all got the same problems. But Lansky says, let me tell me about yourself. The guy and the reporter goes, well, I'm here to learn about you, and he goes, no, that's not how this works. I learn about you, and you learn about me. It's a hard movie, man. Bro, it's kind of scary that that's the way I was raised, to think like these guys, like hit first.
Brother.
Hit first.
Right?
Yeah, it's a hard movie, man. He's in Russia. He's from Russia. He's with his uncle, and there's a cop or something, a Russian cop, tells him to throw up his potato. The dude takes out his sword, and he cuts his dude's hand off.
Wow.
Yeah, and he said, what I learned from Russia is that next time I want to be holding the knife. I'm never going to be that helpless again. Like, and here's another thing that we talk about all the time. Like, who's the good people and who's the bad people? Like, at the beginning of the movie, the dude that's writing the book is like, is it beneath you to be a good father and good husband? And then at the end of the movie, Lansky tells him, he goes, I'm an angel with dirt on my face, or I'm an angel with a dirty face. Like, he knows who he is, but he's there taking care of his son who has cerebral palsy that's in a bed, and he's like 80. So, like, dude, what does he say? He goes, the only winners are those that control the game. That's what he believed. And
Wow.
dude, he was a numbers guy. So, like, yeah. The quote of the day, being the richest man in the cemetery doesn't matter to me. Going to bed at night saying we've done something wonderful, that's what matters to me. That's what matters to me, Steve Jobs. I love Steve Jobs. I love him. MK, listen to the 15-minute speech he gave at Stanford University about life. I mean, yeah, dude, pancreatic cancer ain't no joke. Like,
thing when You know, when somebody close to that, like when your mom has cancer, guess what? Everybody in the family has the cancer, man. You know, it's on everybody, man. And you count your blessings, man. It really kind of makes the world slow down sometimes. You know what I mean? And makes you focus on what's important and everything. And yeah, man.
When you're mature,
Yeah.
when you're mature like you.
Yep. But speaking of mature, man, I was really just blown away from podcast yesterday you had with Coach Russ, and then later on you followed that up with Coach Simmons. Man, what just you talk about blessed, man. It's true. It's true when you watch
Yeah.
and you get the messages that you get. I mean, Coach Russ seemed like he'd been studying, for you for every question you had, man. I mean, it was awesome.
He's the answer.
Yeah, yeah, and then Coach Simmons and just his monologue on discipline. Discipline is pretty much the main factor in anything that ever good is going to happen to you. You got to remain disciplined, and yeah,
What does pancreatic cancer do? It kills you. Like it's one of the worst forms. Once it goes to your pancreas, like it goes to your brain. And dude, Steve Jobs, he was like one of the first vegans. It's crazy. Like him, um, Andy Kaufman, Dick Gregory. Dick Gregory lived to be 80 something though. They were all vegans. Like before being vegan was cool. They ate no animal products. And Andy Kaufman and him both died young
yeah.
of cancer. Yeah, bro. So, like, I'm always wondered, like, when did cancer start? Like, is this like no? I didn't know anybody that had it, and then my mom died. My aunt died within a month, or my mom, and like they came from Hopewell, and like Jimmy died of it. It's like it's just a new phenomenon, dude. Like, I think it's within the last 100 years, dude. Like the chemicals and stuff, and bro, there's no way for us to eat organic unless you grow it in your backyard. And then, hey, it may have some holes in it, but give me the birds and the bees.
Yeah, man.
Which one would I pick? What do you mean? Which one would I pick? The holes in my apples, or give me the birds and the bees? What's up, Hassan? Oh, crushed grape. Okay, so today the question was grape or orange, bruh. I'm going grape. All right, I like grape soda. I always have. How could you not? It's pure sugar. But it's just that I don't like that. I mean, I like orange soda, but the aftertaste of the grape to me is more of a syrupy rather than a acidic taste. What do you think, Coach? I know you don't drink grape and orange soda, but when you did, which one would you prefer?
Probably grape. If you had a gun to my head, made a choice one, I would go grape. But before that, I would say no. Just cut up some limes, cut up some lemons. Let me just squeeze that. That's a very healthy alternative. That I
Bro, Hassan, we have been wonderful. I
thank
mean,
you.
we've we have been wonderful. We snuck into the Nikki Haley rally. We snuck into the Trump rally.
Right back.
I mean, it's been beautiful, man. It's been a beautiful experience, man. We went to Charlotte. We went to a coach's clinic in Charlotte. We started doing the football coaching podcast again. Like, I got this picture up here. I don't know how many of y'all can see this, but that's a helmet that Jean-Michel Basquiat painted. That's a football helmet. And on the front of it, he's got Aaron. I'm pretty sure Basquiat, the dude is a genius. Basquiat, like he knew he knew Hank Aaron wasn't a football player, but he wrote Aaron on the front of that junk, and it's pretty sweet. That's why I put that up there, bro. By the way, call me Ash. Okay, sorry. Okay, Ash. Appreciate you, Ash. Coach Troy scared me when he started making the noises at the Trump event. Yeah, I know. I scared Coach Bald. I scared his wife, who was a medical professional. I mean, I have that stutter down pat because of my friend Jimmy. His friend Jimmy Joe used to stutter all the time. He imitate him. Yeah,
It's
Ash.
true. And ladies and gentlemen, when he says he snuck in, that's exactly what he did. He snuck in the way where sometimes you have to talk to your preacher and ask for forgiveness for certain reasons. That's probably one of the ways that he snuck in. He probably had to talk to his preacher and ask for forgiveness after that. But hey, man, when you're the low man on the pole, you find a way. You know,
But that that reminds me of the usual
always pull,
suspects.
got to find a way. That's what we do
Yeah,
here.
it reminds me of the usual suspects. Like Myrtle in the lineup, he was the stupid one. He was the one they called a cripple, a handicap. Bruh, he made that whole story up. And he walked right out of there. Kaiser walked straight at the end. Like,
Ver-
man, that is the hardest movie.
Verbal Kent.
Herbal Kent. Yeah, you're a handicap. Did you see the cripple? He walks right out of that junk. Made the whole story up. Fabricated. Wow, man. Look at that. Look at that, man. Man, that ain't nothing but God's creation, bro. That's what that is, man. That is beautiful. That is beautiful. I'm so happy, man. That's why
Good.
you're president of Totem Pole. That's why
Good.
I'm the custodian. Bro, I have to go, Hope. I see y'all around. Please do more lives. You guys are awesome. See y'all around. We go live every morning,
Yeah, check us out.
Tuesday through Friday. Tuesday through Friday. Mondays, you might get me, you might not. Yeah, we go live. This is the Life Lessons podcast. Like, this is straight off the dome. This is Basquiat on a canvas. This is Jay-Z in the booth. Like, there ain't nothing written down. Okay, let me ask you this. A lot of people are giving Jay-Z grief about stealing or biting. What's up, Shahadan? Biting off of Biggie's rhymes. I mean, bro, when you don't write it down like Biggie is in you. I mean, Biggie, he lives with you when that was your homie. He said, Jig on the cover of Fortune 500. Wow. Dude, that is so hard. Jig on the cover of Fortune 500. He called it. Like, that is so hard, man. What do you think about that? I mean, that would be like me biting off of you.
Hey, man, you can give yourself a nickname and say, hey, man, he said my name in that song. You know what I mean? That's all you got to do. You know, that's why these guys have AKAs, you know, Method Man, AKA Iron Lung, AKA Hot Nicks, you know, that's why they got,
Yeah.
brother.
But he ain't stealing Biggie's rhymes like he is Biggie's rhymes. I mean, he's a disciple of Biggie, man. Brooklyn's finest
Torch,
won't even supposed to be Brooklyn's finest.
got the
Biggie
torch.
made that junk. Biggie told him what to do. Like, and Jay-Z learned from the GOATs, dude. Rakim. Oh, hey, Weezev. Hello, my bestie girlfriend. Yes. Oh, a kiss with the horse. How about that, coach? How do you do it? Like this? We
There you
do it
go.
like this? I do it like this. I love you. This is my Hawaiian. This is for my Hawaiian brothers. My little sister. Yeah. We say what's up from Totem Pole Nation, the low man on the totem pole. In sports, coach, it looks like to me that Caleb Williams is doing a little recognizance work. He's doing a little counterintelligence. You know, after the combine, he stayed, helped clean up. Bro, I would be in that dude's school. I would be in his elementary school. I'd be in his middle school. I mean, I would be hiring former CIA agents to investigate these guys. Like, we ain't making a mistake. You know, you can't fake it, can you? I mean, have you heard about this? Like Caleb Williams, he's like trying to, I guess, act like he's a good dude, or I don't know if he's acting or if that's what he's been portrayed as. What do you think?
Yeah, man, there's a lot of rumors. There's rumors that he may go play baseball. You know what I mean? Just to get out of being, you know, a possible selection of who? Chicago Bears? They got the first pick.
Dude, you got DJ Moore and you got uh, who else? I mean, I don't know. DJ Moore's the number one receiver. They wouldn't have a Harrison, but
Yeah. Yep. So
you got to play for somebody.
you
And
got
I mean, look at CJ Stroud.
Yeah.
I mean, in the playoffs, first year, the number two pick is probably the best pick.
Who's that?
Well, I mean, it's the Redskins, but like, there's no pressure when you're the number two pick. Like,
Could be
because
Ryan.
number one, you can make a mistake. Number two, like, there's one person you're not going to get. So, like, dude, it's all about the quarterback, man. It's all about the quarterback. You agree or disagree?
Hey man, I think you got to build up a good offensive line first, man. You know how we are, man. Inside, outside. You know what I mean. You got to get that defensive line, your offensive line. I mean, if you're stout, yeah, man, it's the quarterback. But the way these contracts pan out, you know what I mean? Like within 4 years, these guys are getting ginormous money, and it's really, it's making a team battle with one arm tied behind their back because they can't sign some of their better players, some of yes, so to say, man. But
I mean,
yeah,
I agree with you, man. I agree, man. I'm a Lion guy.
I think I like, kind of how the 49ers, if you look at their team, they've got studs all over the field and they do have a young quarterback. I think that's kind of maybe the pedigree. And where did they get Purdy? They got him last, you know what I mean? Last
Yeah,
pick. So you can,
yeah.
catch lightning in a bottle, so to say. But you got to hit on that first. You got to hit on those first, all those picks. You got to hit on those top 3, 4
The
picks.
first one, I wouldn't take anybody in the first round. And this is fun. I mean, this is all hypothetical because we've never been in that league. But dude, I would not take anybody in the first round that can do something that you can coach. Like, you got to do something that is not coachable. Like
Yeah.
the way you run, how big you are. I don't want the Lions to extend golf. If they do, I hope it's only 2 years. Golf is great, but he's good. Yeah. I mean, dude, he's a pro. He's a pro. He knows how to be a pro. He won a Super Bowl with the Eagles. I totally agree. So, dude, I know when I saw Drake May in person, like, I was like, oh, that guy ain't very big. Yeah, you walk up on him, dude. He's 6'5". Like, I don't know, man. I mean, he's had Brady's coach and Manning's coach down there with him.
Right.
So, like, and they say he's a great kid, man. It seems like all these quarterbacks now are. They're great human beings, man. Like, or at least they put on it. I mean, CJ, Patrick Mahomes, Purdy,
Yeah, dude.
Matt Davis. What are y'all saying? He's like a Josh Allen, has that type of potential.
I've
I don't know if
personally,
he runs like Josh.
I personally met Tim Tebow before, and I've met Andrew Luck, and dude, those guys are absolute units, man. They are big dude. They are linebacker size humans. They are both
Yes.
6'3", 235, 240 pounds of just pure muscle. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man,
Big
those
B to
are
go. What's up?
pretty big
What's
guys.
up?
May as well, man. I thought he
I,
made throws that were very difficult that that you'll see on that next level. And yeah, man, he does. He seems a great dude. I'd be gun shy about Wade. There's just too much stuff to question. And when you had that top tier pick, you don't want anything questionable. You want everything as that you want. Jaden,
Matt Davis says that I think Jaden Daniels and JJ McCarthy are the two best quarterbacks in the draft.
yeah. Well, I'm not surprised he thinks that about McCarthy. I mean, he's a Michigan guy, so he's been watching him for a long time.
He threw the ball 60 miles an hour.
He's a smaller quarterback, but he can.
Purdy. Stick a Purdy.
Daniels, man, now that kid can move. That kid can move, and he playing in the SEC, I think is a big deal. The SEC defenses I think are slightly a little better than Big Ten. I don't know. I'm sure Matt will fight me on that tooth and nail. But yeah, man, I think this is a loaded draft for sure, man. I love the Marvin Harrison kid, but there's
Ooh.
at LSU too that are just as stout. Did you see the guy Cooper for the Texans for the Texas Longhorns?
Yeah, the Longhorns.
4.14. What? No, what was it? The four.
Yeah, he ran like a 4.21.
Yeah, he beat
He broke
CJ
the record. Let me get some coffee. You can keep talking. Yeah, he
at
broke the record, bro.
speed. Hard to teach speed like that, but that's a guy with just that 40-yard dash. Probably bumped himself up. Probably at least another round if he was a second or third. He's definitely first. Like that's why I like the combine, coach. I like the combine for the guys that are not the All Americans because if you got it on tape, and you got that size and athletic ability, do you really need to go there and maybe do one bad number and
Yeah,
lose your stature?
more information is bad, man. We Zev, why you cry, my baby? Oh, why do I cry? Just go look this poem up. Yeah, you know why I cry? Because I cry. I cry for the little boy. I cry for the little boy that cried and cried again. I cry for the little boy. Yeah, that's why. Matt Davis, my new favorite player in the draft is the quarterback from Toledo. So you saying he's a sleeper? He's underrated, Matty Ice. I mean, Toledo had a Toledo. I saw them in the Barstool Bowl. And that the quarterback, that's what they played in.
I think you're
I'm
right.
crying right now because I'm on the Stairmaster. Bro, that's impressive. There ain't nothing like them stairs, man.
Some laps.
Russian monster. Yeah, the Russian monster, dude. I'm on America's side, and Putin, Matt Davis corner, Shahadan dance. I mean, I don't know, man. I'm kind of. We're talking about football, and like I'm starting to get like, I'm ready to go get padded up. I'm ready to go run through a wall, man.
You
Huh?
get Nancy.
Yeah, I love it, man. I love it. I mean, I get like yesterday. There's two podcasts. Like cornerback from Toledo, not quarterback. Yeah, he's good. The corner's good. I remember him from the Barstool Bowl. I mean, dude, those two podcasts. Like the one guy, Russ, he messaged me thanking me for doing the podcast and how much he loved it. I was like, well, dude, I need to get you on. Like, and the other guy met him at the clinic. Like, I mean, dude, we did 100 in 6 months.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm gonna beat that this year, but we're coming back.
Yeah, man. Coach Russ put on an absolute clinic. All you young people out there, if you ever want to see how you need to do an interview, watch that podcast. Listen to the answers coming out of that guy. He's got all the answers, man. I loved it. And
Undercover Ninja,
I was fired up.
we love you, man.
What up, Ninja?
Undercover Ninja, I love that, man.
Hey, man.
I think I might be an undercover ninja.
Might be my one of my AKAs. Coach Bald, aka Big Daddy Cool, aka Undercover Ninja.
AKA the green-eyed bandit can't stand it.
Yep. But
Man, dude.
yeah, man, I think I'm gonna come on here a little bit later. I got a former player of mine who he played football and wrestling at Lakewood, and now he's in the medical field. I'm gonna have him on later on, and we're just gonna talk about life and how he's doing right now, and give you kind of a mindset of I think he's mid 20s or early 20s, but just kind of give you a good mindset. He's one of my proteges and everything, so I'm just excited to get him on here and talk to him. But that's going to be later coming up today. We're just going to go live with it and have a good time. So I'm looking forward to that. That'll be later today. So if you're
That'd be
watching,
great, man.
stay tuned
That'd be
in.
great.
But yeah, besides that, man, huge shout out to St. Pete Rejuvenate. I got a delivery today for the amazing company. If you're in the St. Pete area, just check out our website. Kind of tells you everything you need to know about us. And yeah, man, we love you guys. Thank you, Totem Pole Nation, for checking us out. We'll be back. What Thursday? Throwback Thursday tomorrow, Coach. You ready to do it? You
Yeah,
got
I love it, man.
more,
I love
brother?
it, man.
What else you got for us, Coach? Sign us
I'm
out.
good, brother. Let's rock. Let's get our day. Let's get it.
All
We
right.
love y'all, Totem Pole Nation, Undercover Ninja, all y'all. Matt Davis,